Think about the last time you got roped into helping a friend move. Probably the hardest part was having to work together to get that giant couch out into the hallway, around the corner, down the stairs. But now imagine trying to do that same task without being able to talk to each other. No, hold on a second, or a little to the left, or I swear if you don't lift it higher. What was difficult in work in the first place would be nearly impossible, certainly much more likely to put a strain on any relationship. While it might not seem like such a critical part of shared tasks like this, words and talk, in dialogue and conversation, actually do a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to how we do things together. In my research, I explore the processes of language use that shape our shared activities and allow us to coordinate our bodies and our ideas in order to perform better at tasks together than we ever could alone. Current theories of dialogue explain this benefit of conversation by looking at what we say that's similar. So the story is that the more I speak the way you speak, the easier we'll understand each other and the better we'll do. While this similarity may be important, it doesn't really get us all the way there. So my research looks at dialogue from a different perspective, focusing not on what we say that's in common, but on what we can contribute that's unique, and how the dynamics of conversation allow us to share and build on our differences as we take turns talking. One way we've shown this difference that makes a difference experimentally in the lab is by having participants engage in a shared decision-making task. So we flash 2 images on a screen really quickly, and the participants first have to decide alone whether it's the first image or the second image that contains a pretty difficult to see target. Whenever the two make choices that differ, they have to talk together until they're able to come to a single shared answer. By working together like this, the pair actually outperforms either of the individuals involved. That is, through talk, the pair as a whole is able to develop a better perceptual ability than either one would have on their own. What's even neater, though, is that we find a strong correlation between the types of conversations these pairs have and how much benefit they get out of working together. So in particular, it's those dyads that are especially good at balancing their differences and working with each other's ideas that demonstrate this benefit of collaboration. We can extend experimental findings like these in a number of important directions. Whether it's solving problems, coming up with new ideas, or remembering, using language together involves a skillful balancing of differences. I hope that my research can show that diversity is a key ingredient to group success, but that diversity on its own isn't enough. Instead, this diversity has to actually enter into and shape the conversation that's being had. It's only by talking together and by constructively and collaboratively building on each other's ideas that the unique perspectives of the individuals involved can add up to more than the sum of their parts, creating something better and new. Thank you.